Anyway, did anyone respond to that? Did anyone have anything they wanted to do while
Oh,
they're on the road?
Puffin's got his herbalist guidebook out.
Mhm.
He's kind of flipping through it, trying to familiarize himself some more with it, and just occasionally glancing up to see if there's anything useful just on the side of the road.
Okay, yeah. Roll perception for that for this first travel day.
All right, I'm good at these. 9.
You said 9. Okay. Um, it's back in the binder. You haven't been able to find anything this first day. I'll keep that out actually. Okay. Anyone else doing anything whilst on the road?
Um, no, I'm just guiding the way.
Okay.
So, Sophia, how many times have you made this journey? Just one time, or?
Yeah, just the one down the mountain. I don't really leave. This is my first being off the mountain, so it's it's a long journey. It was very difficult.
Did you encounter any, like, wolves or bears or anything? Or
You've
big
seen
snow
them.
monsters?
What was that, cat?
You've seen them.
Oh, I've seen them, but usually just I don't really have like a scent anymore, I guess you could say. So they won't really like pursue me.
Well,
I'm
I
just
mean,
armor.
you do have it. It's more of a scent of just heavy whiskey, and alcohol, but you do have a little bit of a scent still.
Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't pour that on. Let's just keep walking. I don't want to talk about that.
I'm sorry.
That's weird. That's weird. Okay.
I mean, I didn't mean it in a weird way. It's
I
just
no no.
just to
I
make sure
know.
you're aware of it,
I
because
only did that in town to make it seem like I was drinking and not just refusing. I didn't do that when I was coming off the mountain. So
oh, okay, okay.
that was
I guess
only
that
in
makes sense.
town. Yeah. That's weird.
Durandus, have you
Okay.
traveled around much?
Oh, this is my first time ever visiting some of these places.
Well, I've never been to the snow before. I'm kind of curious. I'm excited.
I was told to that it was going to be much less pleasant than it looks.
Oh yes, it is.
Not really looking forward to that.
I enjoy it though, but also it sucks.
I mean, I've read lots of stories and stuff, and it just sounds so pretty.
Do you
Um,
even feel the cold? This is like, I'm confused.
Well, okay. I mean, I lived on the mountain. I know. I remember what it was like.
Mm,
Okay.
hmm
I'm not. I'm not a baby. All right.
I mean, if you literally feel the cold, do you actually
Oh
feel the cold?
no,
Okay. Okay.
not anymore.
well, I've heard that Carrot's a little warmer than Avalon, so I don't need. Had you traveled through Avalon before? Before everything?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. I never really left the mountain until this happened. I was
Well,
honing
I'm sure
my
it'll be fine.
smithing skills in the clan, and you don't have time to leave the mountain if you're doing that.
Makes sense.
So, don't ask me many questions. I don't know much. I know things about crafting, but I can't do it at the moment. Do we want to keep going?
Okay.
Well, let's keep
It's
going.
not snowing yet, is it?
Oh no,
No.
we have a ways. We have a ways to get that to start going up the
Yeah.
mountain. We have to cross a river.
Oh, right.
Okay. So yeah, you keep walking in the general direction that Saphir is leading you in this first day. And you make camp for the night. Can we roll for watches? It doesn't matter what order, just can you roll for watches?
Can someone roll for me?
I'm
Absolutely, I
assuming
can.
perception.
What's your bonus?
Someone roll.
14 as well. Well, are we all rolling?
Whoever's watching.
Okay. I got a 14.
I guess I'll roll.
Let's see, that's a...
My perception's good.
Wow.
Nice.
Mirage does not take the first watch, though. That I can guarantee.
That's the rule.
What? Why?
You know. The
Yeah, all
reason.
right. I do know why.
Yeah.
I do know why. I'm just picking your daisies.
Mirage, you can be the second from the last watch. I always wake up right before my watch, anyways. So we should
Okay.
be good.
Okay. And then what was your role, Sean?
14.
Okay. The night passes. Without incident. And you continue your journey northward. Is there anything that we're doing this day? Are you still looking for herbs and stuff second day as we travel?
I'm just casually. I don't expect to really find anything, but
Okay. Roll me a second perception or nature since you're beginning to study a little bit more. Your choice.
Perception 16, same as nature. So.
Okay. You are able to find a handful of cat's tongue today, actually.
Wow, some more cat's tongue. This is going to be a great trip. I can already tell.
It's got your cat's tongue.
Okay. Yeah. So you continue your journey northward. The landscape hasn't particularly changed that much. You're just moving at a slightly slower pace today as you are headed up into the foothills. The elevation's beginning to change a bit. And the hills are a little more difficult on the smaller party members. But you are able to reach the river right around nightfall. Saphir, you do notice you don't really recognize where you are. It's definitely not where you crossed before.
Huh. Well, I didn't expect to go exactly where I crossed, but
What's that?
oh no, this is just the river that this is the river. Yes.
Nice. So where are the fairies at? I mean,
Hmm.
it's kind of dark out, but
That's a good question. I mean, I didn't take the ferry. I did tell you that.
Hmm.
So we could either walk east or west, and I would assume we should go west.
I will at this point pull out my navigator's tools.
Okay.
Um, huh. And start looking around at like the lands marks and be like comparing it with I believe I have a map that comes in it.
You have a map?
Is there a chance that this is closed in the winter?
Okay, it doesn't come with the
Oh,
map.
it's summer right now.
It's late
though.
summer.
Like, I mean, well, like if there's a chance for snow, do they just pack up and go?
Well, we're not on
Do
the
they
mountain
move?
yet, so no.
So I do have a map of Baevrul.
hmm
As for how detailed that is, I don't know if we ever established that. I
Yeah.
assumed it was like what you gave us, but
Yeah. So the map that you've been given is where your interest lies. Really, is in like trade, and in general, kind of the layout of cities, but smaller towns or more local details aren't necessarily included. So you actually, as you study the map, are not able to find any indication of an organized crossing here.
that's kind of strange. On my map, it doesn't show any crossing here. Are you sure this is the right way?
Um, all I know is that this is the river. I mean, it shows you on the map. There's a river right here, right?
Yeah.
Water's wet.
How how big is it and how strong is the current?
This is a fairly wide river. This river. It's a fairly wide river. This is a fairly wide river. It's definitely longer than you've swum before, Mirage. And the current actually seems to be roaring. A lot of the late summer afternoon rainstorms have created a higher tide than normal, and the water's rushing at a pretty rapid rate.
That seems pretty dangerous.
Are there any trees on the other side that are close to the edge of the river?
Are there any trees on the other side, you asked?
Yeah.
There are trees on the other side. It doesn't look very different now. The terrain just looks steeper. So on your side of the river, the incline behind you that you've spent the last 2 days climbing up is very gradual, and it's a lot of forest. On the other side, there's forest, but you can see you're really gonna start like going up into the mountains much quicker. If that makes sense. So like, there's still forest. It's just that the terrain changes a little bit.
Mm,
So,
do we want to walk west a little bit? Just there might be some crossing. If we
am I
go,
able am I able to tell on my map where the where we are in relation to actual routes?
Let me look at the map I provided.
Oh my gosh.
So a lot of the organized crossings, you will notice are either way farther to the east than you are, or there's one toward that lake in the west. You seem to be directly in the middle of the two.
Seems like a toss-up. My map's not super accurate, I'm sure, but I'm fine with either way.
Which would be the least elevation change? Like, I'd rather not have to go down and then back up, right? Seems
That's
like east.
Probably east.
Let's just do that then.
Sounds good to me.
Call it a wash.
Okay. It is nightfall. So are you camping
I
or are
guess-
you headed east?
we should probably just camp.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's roll for watches again.
15.
Okay.
During my watch, can I work on a hook shot?
You absolutely can. Can you roll for your crafting stuff? All
Oh
right.
my god.
Mirage actually rolled.
Is
really
that
well.
is that just my proficiency bonus and the roll?
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20 then.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to make pretty significant progress. You think a couple more days and you'll have a functioning prototype.
Cool.
Yeah, you seem to have gotten the idea down pretty fast on that one. And again, the night passes without incident, and you wake up and begin to head east. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you head out toward the coast, it does get a little muggier. But in terms of like coming over the foothills above Loria, it's a much easier day today, and by the end of the day, you are able to reach a small community. It seems to be a fishing village, but they do have boats they hire out for river crossings.
All right, we'll approach. Hello.
Hello there.
We are looking to purchase fare across the river. Just hoping to pass through.
All right. Is the lot of you looking to go?
Yep, just the four of us.
Okay. We're looking at 2 silver a person.
I pay my share.
I'll hand
Yep.
over 2 silver.
Oh, bye, Ben. Okay.
Didn't want to pay.
Mirage pays. Okay. So I'll mark that off of Mirage's sheet while he's gone. Okay. Okay. Well, we appreciate it. We'll get ready here, and we can be across the river probably within the hour. And he just kind of like scurries off.
An hour.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Oh, sorry.
I mean, the tide's fairly strong compared to normal. I mean, you don't want to rush it. Then you'll end up in the bottom of the river. And then he kind of mutters, "Been there, done that," and just like walks off.
Yep, same.
How big were those rocks you put in your shoes?
You might not even need them if you have a full suit of armor.
Right. Okay, yeah, so he prepares his boat. Is there anything that you're like wanting in the village? Doesn't seem to be much here. Just like a tavern.
Is there anybody been coming coming down off the mountain lately? I want to ask the ferry guy.
Yeah. No more than the normal tradesmen. We've had a couple people come looking for fish for some local wedding recently, but nothing unusual.
Do you know where that wedding was located? Like, there's a city.
Oh, some Avalonian noble's boy. I'm not entirely sure.
Right. All right. Anyone coming out of damn it, I just forgot the name of it. Oh my gosh.
Kareth?
Kareth.
That's one we haven't seen in a while. Haven't heard much news or seen anybody from those parts for a while.
Any shady people coming off?
Did you say shitty?
Like, I said shady.
Shady? I just misheard you. I'm sorry.
Regional dialect.
Yeah.
Did we have 2 wagons at some point?
What?
Wagon thing.
Yeah. And one's been gone for weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Sad.
2 wagons.
Is that Colby?
Do I see an area where they're selling fresh fish?
You do see an area where they're selling fish. Actually, over here, they seem to be selling fish directly off their boats. So you kind of have your pick. It's also close enough to the coast that there is a little stand to get like saltwater fish. But to answer your question about shady people, we ain't seen anybody that's looked too rough around the edges lately, if you know what I mean. Just people tend to be real careful these days. You know what I mean? It's a lot more secrecy than there used to be.
Okay. Thanks for the information.
Yeah.
Puppin's gonna head over to where they have boats with fish, and he plops his bag onto the ground and starts rummaging about, moves some stuff out of the bag of holding into his bag,
Okay.
and meanders over to one of the boats. Hello, I'm looking to perhaps barter for some fish. I've got brambleberries, melons, plums, peppers, zucchinis, summer squash.
We do a fair bit of farming around here. You got anything a little more interesting?
Got gold.
That'll do. That'll do. How much are you looking for?
About 15 pounds.
15 pounds? Alright, let's see, we can do, 2 gold pieces for 15 pounds of fresh fish. And these will be river fish.
2 gold seems pretty high for these fish. I see a lot of other boats with lots of fish in them.
Why don't you go barter with them then?
1 gold. Well, guess I'll go try my luck with them. It's been a pleasure. You have a great day.
Waves you off.
Head to the next one.
Okay.
How many boats are there?
No,
There are
Grace, of
5 or
course,
6
cats.
over here kind of tied to this dock that you've walked up on in town.
Oh. hello there. I'm looking to buy about 15 pounds worth of fish off you. This very nice catch you have there.
Oh, thank you. He kind of like stretches his arms. He's like, I caught a pretty good variety today. He starts naming off the different types of fish he's got laying out on his boat. Is there anything particular you're looking for? Just a mix of all of it.
Wow, that's quite the selection. I'll have a mix. Is there anything you recommend? Anything particularly palatable, fancy?
Well, these here, and he kind of points. These here, I mean, trout tends to be very popular. You know what I mean?
Oh, I've
But
had lots of trout.
we do have some bass here. We've caught some pretty big ones lately. And we've got just a couple of this and that kind of sits in the edges and the grasses at the edge of the river. So you never know what you're gonna catch.
What is it? 7:70.
Ben,
Yeah, but
please
she
mute.
was sleeping at 6.
Jeremy, did we bring back the rolly thing from yesterday?
Benjamin, mute.
You can right click him and just
You
mute
can-
him.
I did.
Well,
Alright.
you can.
I'll get a mix of them. Do you perchance cut it and lay it here and get it all ready, or
Oh,
is it
I
as
mean,
is?
if you're worried about keeping, it might be better to keep it intact. But if you have a way to store it, I can prepare it for you for a small fee.
Yeah. I do have a good way of storing things, so I'd like to get 15 pounds of it prepped if you have time. I'm stuck here for another hour or so.
Okay. Let's see. So you want a little bit of everything. So about we do 5 pounds of this, and this, and he points to 3 different types of fish. And
Oh,
we'll
that looks
do.
wonderful.
Um. Um. That's. Hold on, math is hard because they're all different prices.
We can mark it down and figure it out later.
Okay. Yeah. So it comes. It's less than a gold. I'm just like trying to figure it out. I think it's gonna be like 8 silver pieces, and then he'll charge you a couple coppers to prepare it.
Well, this is so lovely of you to get this all ready for me. What if we just up it to 9 silver pieces and call it good?
Thank you. That's so generous. I'll have this
Yeah, you are
prepared.
so-
When's your boat take off?
Within an hour or so. Does that seem doable?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And he kind of whips out his knife and begins flaying all these fish. for
And
you.
I'll just stay here. I might need to go get some paper or something to put it in. Does he have stuff to put it in?
Oh yeah, he's got butcher paper that he'll wrap it
cool,
in for you, basically.
All right. Well, just as you finish, I'm just gonna take it off her hands and I'll just hang out here. And if you don't mind me watching.
Absolutely not. Yeah, you're very welcome to stay. And he chit chats with you while preparing your fish for you. At the end of about 30 minutes, he's got 15 pounds of fish flayed up for
Nice.
you, packed nicely in butcher paper.
Awesome.
And I'll hit you up with specifically what it is, because that will matter. The prices are different.
And after that time, I head back to the group. Man, this been so productive today. It's been awesome. It's a great place.
Are you making use of that bag?
Yeah, thanks again. And if you need anything, just let me know. I'm pretty good at procuring things, so.
Does anyone have perhaps a crystal that's worth 100 gold. I'm just
No,
curious. I'm just,
You should
you
have asked
know,
earlier. I just told
I,
that.
I, oh, you did. Ah, dang.
No, I'm just kidding. That's kind of random to ask, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it's just, it's for spells and stuff, you know. I didn't really think about it until now, but it's fine.
I guess it's not as weird as glowworms, but I don't really understand the magic stuff anyways.
Yeah, I'd get rid. I'm be swapping out my alchemy jug for something else. But
Your alchemy jug? What's that?
oh my, sorry, not my alchemy jug. Wait, what is it? What is it called? Is it actually? Yeah, it's called the alchemy jug. It's that drink I carry around. You know, you've seen me drink
I
out of
just
it.
thought it was alcohol.
Well, I mean, I can change what it every day. Let me just read it really quick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can just change what comes out of it. There's a select a certain amount of things I can change. Like I can have oil come out of it, or I can have honey. You know.
That's really cool. Wow.
Jug of honey.
Yeah, you want to drink some honey,
I love honey.
or I can make poison.
Wait, wouldn't that like contaminate the jug? I'm
No, it
confused
would
about your
it
jug.
wouldn't. It like it cleans itself out, and you know, yeah. Well, I mean, it's a magic jug, so you know, magic. You can use an action and name one liquid. Blah 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 blah. The maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid. Okay. It just takes an action to change it. That's it.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, and it afterwards you can uncork the jug as an action and pour the liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute.
You can make some good money using that jug.
Yeah, but I mean I don't have anywhere to put all the stuff that I pour out, you know. So not really. It's whatever. I mean, if you want to make some money off of it, I mean, I could give you the jug for a little bit.
Well, I mean,
I can make it whenever I want. So if I'm done with something else, then I can remake this. Though I can only make two, and I have to make sure that I don't destroy the bag of holding.
that would be very unfortunate.
Because if I keep the jug and I make something else, then the bag of holding goes away and everything in it goes away.
That's a lot of food in there. It's all food right now.
Well, yeah,
There's a
and
lot of
I have a
food.
few things in there too, and I don't want to lose that.
Yeah, so, actually, I moved some of your stuff out of the bag of holding into my bag back here.
Oh,
Just so
okay.
you know. So if you need it, just let me know and I can get it to you. But
What did you take out?
just all your scraps and your warhammer and stuff.
Oh, so pretty much everything I had. Okay, got it. Okay.
Hey, the way you're not
You
carrying
know, I
it.
figured they didn't need preserving like
No,
all this
no,
food
that's
stuff
fine.
I have.
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't lose that warhammer.
Sure. Do you need a new one? A better one?
No, this one's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, but if you do, just let me know. I know a guy.
Yeah. No, this one's. I'm keeping the one I have. It
Okay.
belongs to the family.
I'll make sure to keep it nice and protected in my bag.
Thank you.
So
Going to the ferryman.
Okay.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah. So you walk over and the ferryman's making final preparations and kind of waves you on board. The four of you scurry onto his little boat. Let me check for something. Can you roll Constitution check? Just like a straight Constitution roll.
Not a saving throw.
Not a save. Just
Everyone or
Mhm.
Saphir? Okay.
everyone that's taking the boat.
21.
Okay.
15.
15. Okay. 13.
13.
And I'll roll for Mirage.
Never mind.
Oh boy.
So, as, yeah, so as you cast off and you begin crossing the river, the current is pretty rough and it's kind of tossing the boat around a little bit, but the captain seems fairly confident. The rest of you are able to kind of shake it off. Unfortunately, Mirage, never having been in a boat before, is thrown off by this feeling and is just sick over the side of the boat. So Mirage kind of spends the next few minutes vomiting over the side of the boat, which is unfortunate. But you do make it to the other side of the river. And you are able to disembark.
Are you gonna be okay, Mirage? I will try to comfort her.
I did.
Emotionally and physically. The boat has won.
If you just get out some of your glowworms, you'll probably feel better. Because you eat them, right? Wait, she does? What the heck? Gosh! No! Oh my gosh.
It's like, ooh, my pitties.
Oh my gosh. Oh. For cat, okay, not for eating. Got it. Great. That was terrifying.
Okay. Ben, I just sent you a message. You now have the seasickness condition.
Seasickness condition on a river. Isn't that wonderful? It's the best.
So, Saphir, how far out are we from all the snow, you think?
Uh, you might just want to ask the ferryman instead of me. Oh, I just suddenly remembered. It's about a day of climbing north.
Alright, let me just pull out my map and make sure.
I mean, I'm pretty sure anyway. I don't know, just coming off that hill by myself, I did not have any sense of direction, really.
Yeah, and it's been a while. I'm gonna take out my navigator's tools and make sure we're on a route.
So you take out your map, because you've ended up east. So you see that little lake kind of at the end of the river. That's where the village is, right? So you've just crossed the river kind of to the west of that lake. You're going to have to go back along the river west to be able to get to the pass through Avalon. So you can't go straight north. You'll end up dead middle of nowhere. So you are able to see that you'll have to cross back west and then go north.
Isn't there another river crossing?
Looks like it on the map.
That's what it looks like to me.
We'll figure it out as we get there, I guess. Let's get trekking.
Okay.
And we walk.
Unmute you. Can you try to talk for a second, Ben?
Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
Alright.
Okay. So you have crossed the river. You are now making your way west. The terrain again looks fairly similar as you're cutting across. You did have to walk over to the crossing. So it is the afternoon at this point. How late in the evening do you typically set up camp? Like, if it's, say, like, mid-afternoon, how long would you journey west?
Well, we probably start setting up when this is during sunset, like while we have light.
Okay.
I mean, the tent only takes a second to set up, so it's not like
It's fair.
you have to really make the tent.
Yeah, but you don't want to make a fire when there's no light out.
I can instantly create a campfire.
You've been making me do it by hand this whole time.
Oh! I've been focused on the tent, and then I didn't really pay attention that you were doing the campfire this whole time. I'm so sorry. Would you like to press the button on the tent, and I'll do the campfire?
I just sacred flame the fire and hope that it works. Like I'm over it.
As he immediately does that, I'm gonna press the digitation on the fire.
To make it do what?
Well, it ignites for a campfire.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So okay. You really need to read prestidigitation. There's so many things it can do.
It does so many things. That's the problem.
You can instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
Small campfire. Okay.
So, boom.
Presto.
Yeah, look, you did it with your sacred flame. You did it.
Okay. Yeah, in the time you have between now and about sunset, you get to that other river crossing.
Does this one seem as wide as the last one?
This one's not as wide, but this one, because the water is rushing down from the hills, it's definitely slippery.
Are there trees on the other side and trees on the side that we're on?
Mm-hmm.
How wide would you say? Is it like a 20-foot gap? Bigger than that?
It's maybe bigger than that. I would maybe say 50.
Okay. Well, shoot.
Dang nabbit.
By the way, Kat, if you didn't know, I've been in infiltrator mode this whole time.
Yeah.
So, in case you didn't know that.
You let me know.
Okay.
Sneak, sneak.
Sneak, sneak.
Well, if we can get on the other side, maybe we can make like a rope. We can tie a rope to a tree on the other side, and then on this side. I mean, I can try crossing if you want.
Are you gonna be okay? That's seems pretty fast.
How deep is this this one?
The water's rushing pretty fast. It's hard to tell from your angle.
Can I just sh- um let's see. I'm gonna take my helmet off. Put some guys, just put some rocks in my helmet, and then I'll just toss my helmet in try to toss it in the middle of the river,
What's this?
and
for?
I'm gonna hold the rope. I'm gonna see how deep the water is.
Is that necessary?
Just I'll do it then. I'm gonna put rocks in my helmet and toss my helmet over while holding the rope.
Okay.
And I just want to see how.
Yeah. So you toss your
wait.
helmet.
I'll wait before I toss. I'm gonna put
Baby.
a couple.
So big.
Baby. I
It's
know.
almost a year.
Tuesday's your birthday.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Hi, do you remember
Hello.
me?
You remember? Oh.
Oh.
Good night, sweetie.
These are fingers. These are.
I'm gonna take some ball bearings out, line them up, and then put them in my helmet as well, under the rocks, and then toss it in, because it's dark, isn't it? Pretty sure it's dark.
Yeah, I mean it's like
We
right
didn't-
around sunset. It's not completely dark
Yeah.
yet, but it's
Okay,
yeah, getting there.
so I'm gonna do that, then toss them in.
Well,
What?
I don't think we should try crossing. It's gonna get dark soon.
Well, yeah, I'm just seeing how deep the water is.
Oh, okay. Do you have like have I seen Saphir fiddling with a grappling hook?
Everyone was sleeping when I did that.
Okay.
Yeah, you did that in the middle of the night.
So
What if we tied? I have a lot of rope. We could tie it to a big rock and try to throw it across. That seems maybe not a big rock, like a little rock.
I mean, maybe I have a lot of rope too. So, but I'm gonna do my thing first. So, toss my helmet in.
All
I want to see how
right.
deep the water is.
Plunk. Your helmet splashes into the water, and you watch as it sinks. You've lost sight of it, but you can kind of see in the fading light a little glimmer of like the edge of your helmet. You pull it back in.
Did I get a sense of how deep that would be? No.
Are you gonna pull it back
Does
in?
the river like
Yeah,
pull the rope under a
I'm gonna-
rock and get it caught?
No, I'm gonna not. Let's not do that. No,
Roll
let's
for
pull it
luck.
back in.
Yeah. So if
No,
you
just pull
wanna
it back in.
reel it back in. As you're pulling it back in, you do notice that the rope seems to be saturated about 3 or 4 feet, maybe 3.5 feet from the end of the helmet. So
It's pretty deep for half the group. I mean, I think. Well, Thoranda's. I think you can just walk through.
I'll probably be fine.
Though it does look a little slippery, but it looks like. I mean, how tall are you? You're pretty. You're. I mean, I think you'll be fine.
You'll. Let me tell you how tall I am.
Isn't it like? Didn't you say you're like 7 foot?
I'm honestly trying to find where the hell it is on my sheet.
Should be all the way at the bottom, right? On the first tab.
Oh, there we go. I'm 7 feet.
Yeah, I think you're definitely tall enough.
All
Just-
angel boys.
But we can just figure that out like tomorrow. I guess. I'm gonna go take a break and I'm gonna work on my the contraption I'm working on.
Okay. Roll for it.
Oh my gosh, that's a 19. 21.
Okay.
Thing. Proficiency's 2, right? Yeah.
Okay, and what were you making again?
The hook shot?
Okay. You rolled a 20 last time.
Yeah, dirty 20 last time, and then 21.
And 21 this time. Okay. Yeah. So those are good rules. You spend the night tinkering on it, and you're able to get a working prototype. You think it could use some improvements, but for now, this seems to meet the basic functions that you've been planning.
Nice.
I want to roll for watches.
Another night. I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nothing's getting past your notice.
19.
Mirage falls asleep. Nat 1.
Let's go.
At least she's consistent.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so the evening passes without incident. How are you gonna try to cross this river?
Well, I guess I'll just bring out the hook shot, because, that's why I was thinking of this. I'm going to go over to Puffin. Hey, Puffin, do you think you could work this? You're probably a better shot than I am.
Whoa. What is it?
Well, it's a hook shot, so it's a crossbow, and I made some modifications to it where this hook, this arrow, kind of has all these metal pieces at the top, and then so if you shoot it, it can latch onto something, and you can pull yourself to the side.
So like it shoots a grappling hook?
Well, yeah, sorry, a hook shot. I meant grappling hook. Yeah.
You were in Zelda mode.
Yes,
okay.
I was.
I mean, that would be cool too. Pulls you to it.
Yeah, that would be great.
Sure. Where am I shooting?
Well, I mean, there's some trees on the other side, so maybe you can shoot up in the branches.
All right. Here goes nothing.
It's a regular crossbow, not a light. It's not a hand.
It's not a
So
hand
it's-
crossbow. I think I have proficiency in those.
I definitely do not. Oh, actually,
Simple
I don't. I'm
weapons.
actually not sure. Actually,
Simple. Yep. Crossbow light.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
was it the light cross? Let me check my inventory because I made a note of that.
Pretty sure it was.
I apparently did not write down the crossbow. Just wrote.
You
bolt.
did not. You just wrote the bolts.
Oh my gosh.
It's
I
in our
know.
it's in our chat.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, the light crossbow.
Yeah, it's light. Yep.
10.
Oof. Big oof.
And I'm trying to hit a tree.
From 50
The
feet
branches.
See what's the range. range 30. Oh, no, that's never mind, 100
Yeah.
or 80.
On your first shot, you take aim, and as you shoot over the water, a breeze kind of pushes the grappling hook to the side, and you kind of catch the leaves on the end of a branch of the tree.
Oh, let's
aiming
pull the
for on
rope.
either
Pull the
side.
rope. Get it back over here. I'm gonna help pull the rope back over,
Okay.
or pull it back over with rope.
Okay. It takes a couple of tugs to get it untangled from the leaves, but you are able to pull it back over to your side and reload it.
Man, that darn wind. Don't worry, I'll account for the wind this time.
Should be like a nat one. Oh my god!
No.
How did you do that?
I didn't do it. I did not.
You willed it into existence.
full of
God.
confidence. Puffin really believes that after seeing the breeze, that he'd be able to get this shot and like really hook it onto the branch on the other side of the river. And as if to spite him, the wind blows harder, and it lands with a plunk in the grass on the other side of the river instead.
Man, you gotta work on this thing. It does not go where I want it to
Alright,
go.
well, are you sure you kind of maybe a little too much for the wind, or maybe I should take the shot?
No.
You know, like here, maybe I made the adjustments for me, so I'll do the shot. How about that?
This is this is a weird
Okay.
crossbow.
All right. So I don't think I roll proficiency. Is it just dexterity, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Crap. Oh my gosh, no! I'm not gonna be able to do this. Oh, but
No,
I'm
you're
gonna
get
try.
like a 19 or something.
Oh my god.
I haven't
Wow.
get a 1 to dexterity, so let's see. Oh my! I got a 17 total.
Okay. Roll an 18.
Literally rolled an 18.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Saphir takes the crossbow from Puffin and is like, let me show you how to do it. And you shoot it across the river, and it hits the sturdy branch you've been aiming for and wraps around once, and you seem to get a pretty good lock on it once you yank the rope taut.
Hey, there we go. See? I guess I need to make more adjustments to it so it shoots better for you.
Yeah, I mean, I have a
Maybe,
pretty good shot usually, but that was, I don't
Or-
know, something's fishy about that.
Are you tired or something, or?
I feel great.
Okay, well, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna. So I'm gonna. I'm pretty sure I would have had the 100-foot silk rope tied to the end of that, and then I'm gonna tie it to the tree on our side.
Okay.
So we can cross if we hope we can hold on to this rope, and then we can cross if we want to do that.
Roll survival to see how well you're able to tie that knot on the
shit.
other end.
Oh, shit.
Because if it's gonna be bearing weight, you gotta have a good knot, bud.
12.
All right, it feels fairly secure. Bye.
Mirage fell in the water.
Mirage falls in the water, never to be seen again.
Oh, you got out. Nice. Okay. I'm not
Mirage
really
comes
that
out
great
of
at
the
tying
water.
knots. If someone wants to come check this job tying,
I
try to
also
tie
would not
with.
be able to tell.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's probably good. Probably good enough.
Yeah, I studied knots, but I don't remember any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
any knots, but I think I did a pretty good job. So, so Mirage, you want to cross first?
It's not your best work.
What? Did you say something to say, Thrandis?
As a joke.
Well, okay. Yeah,
Well, I mean, it
whatever.
probably makes more sense for Thorandus to go first. I think he'd be fine without the rope, so
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Oh, maybe Mirage should ride on your back.
That's actually a good idea. I don't think she likes the water anyway. Probably.
maybe she can inspire you as you go.
I think her feet are sore.
Sing me some harmonies. I'm just gonna pick her up and go. It's just like a
Tuck her under your arm and go.
no. Hold it. It's like just
Holding her straight out. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
so the water's rushing pretty fast around you. And it's pretty slick on the bottom. Why don't you roll a dexterity save to see if you're able to remain upright?
But if he's holding onto the rope with one hand, does he get advantage?
Well, I said he was holding Mirage out like this.
Oh, that's true. That's okay. You know what? You're right. He did
Listen,
say
I'm
that.
I'm
so,
just listening to my players.
You're right. You are right.
12.
12. Okay. As you're crossing the river, I mean the water's really cold. It's kind of distracting almost how cold it is.
Damn it! I did not get it.
And you do kind of slip a little bit on a rock, but you're actually able to use Mirage to kind of catch you. You're able to remain upright, but now Mirage's bottom half is a little wet. But you are able to make it to the other side of the river with Mirage in tow.
You hate to have a soggy bottom. I'll just start to peel off like armor pieces so I can dry off.
Oh my god.
Most excellent.
Holy crap.
The water was very.
Did you want to go next, Puffin? You don't want to get wet at all.
I don't mind getting wet.
Oh.
But I feel like the
You're-
water is as tall as I am, and my pack is
Well, I mean, maybe Thorandus can come back over and then get your
yeah.
bag.
Do you want to go ask him for me, Thorandus? Thorandus. I don't think he can hear me over the water.
Oh.
Really should have figured this out before, but
Let's see. Hmm.
are there any large logs around, or
Like
only live trees? Like
when you ask,
logs just chilling.
like just chilling in the woods. Are you looking for anything that's fallen over the river?
Both either.
You see some pretty big branches fallen in the forest, but you don't really see, like felled trees or anything like that.
Wait, hold on. So what if we put the rope higher? What if you just like hung onto the rope and just crawled across on the rope? If we had it higher.
That could work, maybe.
I could stay on this side and make sure it's secure, and then Thorandis would have to keep it secure on that side. Well, I mean, I'm fairly certain it's already secure on that side, so I could just hold it up higher on this side. Oh, maybe like a zip line. Your bag would still hit the water probably if we did that.
Well, if we don't mind taking some time, we could. I could give you your bag of holding back, and you could kind of dump everything out, and then bring it back, and I could put my bag in the bag of holding. Then it wouldn't be so large and in the way.
Assuming I successfully cross the river. Okay, dude,
That's
let's just do
true.
that. I'll have the tent. I'm gonna have all my items, but I'll take the
Yeah.
bag of holding cross. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
here's
cross.
a tarp. Here's a tarp to put stuff on, so it's not
Oh.
just on the ground.
I was gonna put it in the tent.
Oh, okay, that works.
Actually, no, I'll take the tarp too, because I don't want the tent to smell of fish.
You know those
Fair.
fish, yeah, you would.
It's fair.
I could no wait, I can't smell the fish, so I wouldn't freaking care. But whatever, I don't know. I'm crossing the river,
Roll a dexterity
and I'm
save for
holding
me
on to the rope.
with advantage.
Dexterity, oh no.
You're holding on to
Oh
the
my
rope. You get
gosh.
advantage.
I know. Woo! 17.
Okay.
I rolled another 18.
Okay. So holding on to the rope as you're, kind of tugging, it feels very secure, and you're able to successfully guide yourself to the other side of the river.
Nice. Now I have to walk back. I'm gonna set up my tent on this side. Put the tarp up as on the floor. Put the fish and the meats on the tarp, and then the fruit
So you
and stuff.
start pulling stuff out, and it's just 500 pounds of produce.
It's literally 499 pounds of produce and fish.
Oh my gosh! I'm just endlessly pouring.
I assume
I'm like,
some of it's
crap.
bagged up, so you're like taking bags.
Yeah.
and-
Oh, bags. Okay.
Yeah.
How much did you buy? What the heck? All right. So eventually, probably like 5 minutes later, I am finished pulling it all out.
Okay.
Maybe 10 minutes. I'm gonna cross back over. So another.
Mm-hmm. What was it? What was
I
it?
rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 2, so it's a 1.
Yay!
It's not a nat 1, but it's a 1.
Oh my god, what would it have been if it was a 0? That would have been really awkward.
It's not
Okay.
a nat 1.
So
You drown.
you've been so thrown by just the sheer amount of produce that has just fallen out of the bag of holding, that as you go to grab the rope and step back into the water, you actually completely miss with your hand, and you fall over into the water sideways. And
Fear.
you get the vague sensation of water rushing through your armor.
Awesome. But I'm at the beginning of the water. Like, can I just
Yeah,
get
like
up?
you've just stepped in. You're just kind of like fell sideways
Ah,
over into the
shit.
water. You're not being swept away yet.
Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna. Hopefully nobody saw that. And get up.
Brandis, help!
Gonna-
Help! Sophia fell in.
Shut up! I'm fine. I'm already standing. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to grab the rope. It doesn't matter. Water's gonna go through my body anyways, right? So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So your
I'm gonna
armor
roll again.
is now filled with water. So.
Would it be pouring out of my arms already and going
Oh
down
yeah,
my lower
it's
body?
like it's kind of slowly leaking out of the joints of your armor. Your
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, your armor would be like flexible, so it's not like you bend and like big holes are opening up. It's like think medieval armor. It would drain out pretty slowly. Yeah. So you're actually a little weighted.
But wouldn't I have been weighted the first time going through? Because I'm literally walking through it.
It wouldn't have filled up that fast either. Because think about it, it's flexible, right? It's not like big holes opening up every step. But now it's rushed through your helmet and into your body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before I cross, then I'm gonna get back on the land.
Mm-hmm.
Just remove my shoe. Let a lot of the water drain out.
Mm-hmm.
Put it back. Like I could probably spend like 10 minutes doing this, and then put it back on. We're gonna cross again.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? What the frick? This is stupid. I got a 4 and a 5, so it's a 4. Are you kidding me? It does not want me to cross back over.
Well,
okay.
Get the rocks.
Between the produce and you've just had to empty out your armor and you've fallen and you just really hope no one saw it, you're able to actually grab a hold of the rope, but you get to the middle of the river this time and you slip on a rock and you kind of like lose hold, and this time you actually are being swept away by the current.
Amazing.
That for you.
I'm gonna start running along the river on my side.
Okay.
And grab. Let's see. From the outside of my bag, there's a coil of rope, and just start pulling it. And try to throw it to him.
Okay. Roll a. What would that be? Just like throwing rope to see if you can aim it.
Am I sinking at all, or am I being just pulled by the river?
Yeah, you notice that you're kind of being like you're being pulled down because your suit is becoming weighted, so you're filling with water, but you're still being swept along with the current. You do notice as you keep going, the bottom is getting closer. Like you're feeling your hand is under you and you're kind of flipping around in the current. You're kind of brushing the rocks along the bottom. So you're...
Am I able to like slam my heels down into the ground and try to slow it down a bit?
Why don't you roll athletics to see if you can get control of your body long enough to do that as you're tumbling through the water.
15.
15? Yeah, so you're flipping and you're kind of disoriented, but you feel your hand kind of brush along the rocks in the bottom of the river. And as you flip one more time, you're able to orient yourself just long enough to push your heels down and catch yourself against a rock. But now you're standing in mostly filled with water, and the water's about up top of your helmet where you're standing. Let's have Puffin roll. I don't know, what would y'all roll for tossing a rope?
Like,
What'd you say?
range. Just dex.
It could be an attack roll, like
Attack
just a
roll.
dex
Yeah, just add
attack.
dex.
Yeah, just do a dex.
21.
Okay. So Saphir, as you kind of push your heels down and stop yourself from continuing further, you hear Puffin shout from the shore, and you're able to look up just in time to see a rope splash down in the water just in front of you, and you have enough time to react to grab it.
I will grab it.
You're currently tethered to my bag, which weighs a couple 100 pounds. Or
Oh.
it's only 140 right now,
Right.
actually.
Oh, tethered to the back. Okay.
But I will also be holding onto the rope, trying to dig in my feet and pull it back onto shore.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and walk up to the side.
Okay. So you've got a hold of the rope. You've come several feet down the river. You're pretty far ways off. You can barely see Thorandus and the tent over in the distance. But you're able to grab hold of the rope and kind of pull yourself up onto the other shore.
Oh man, that was a close one.
You okay? Wow. You're
I'm
stumbling all over.
you saw that crap. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, yeah, I was just
I
waiting.
mean,
It
like,
took a
I
while for you to
can't-
come back.
I can't suffocate underwater, so it's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, but what if we lost you? You really got pushed far down that river.
I mean, we're down like what, 40 feet? That's not too bad.
Well,
Thank you for helping me there.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for taking my stuff over. You left the fish in, right?
You didn't say to leave the fish in.
Sorry. Oh man.
I mean,
It's okay. We'll
it's on
just
the
be
tarp.
quick.
It's on the tarp. I put it on the tarp. It's fine. If we just hurry up, we can get it back in the bag.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Here, stick this in the bag.
Yeah. Why don't you worry about that? I gotta get all the water out of my armor.
Oh, okay. I'll stick my bag in his bag. Tie it real tight on my belt, and then I'm going to run over to the rope. I'm going to attempt to giant rope across.
Okay. Yeah, you said tightrope.
What the fuck is going on?
We're trying.
All of this is just being ridiculous.
The river.
Oh my.
Okay, tightrope would be acrobatics.
Do I get advantage for this or no?
Do you get advantage for what?
Probably not. For the rope.
No. Tightrope.
Okay. 23.
Yeah, you're able to get across fairly easily. When you get to the end of the rope, you actually feel so confident about the performance that you just put on after such a near tragedy that you do a backflip off the rope and kind of land with the.
See, that's how you do it, Saphir.
I'm gonna attempt the same thing. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm going to rush over and put the fish into the bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell across. So can we want to keep this rope? So I gotta cut it off. So if I tie it around me, you guys can pull me.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna untie the rope from the tree on the side I'm on,
Mm-hmm.
tie it around me, and then I'm just gonna go dive in the water. I'm just kidding. I'm not. No, I'm gonna slowly go into the water and do my best to walk across underwater.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, I'm gonna
You
get the
do.
bags all situated again.
Oh boy.
So
Okay.
Thorandis is pulling me,
Well,
or is everyone pulling me?
I'll help.
Okay, Thorandis is pulling me.
What do I need to do?
I don't know. You just need to pull the rope.
I will do that. Here's a supplemental roll, if that helps.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
It'd probably be a strength check. Am I making a dexterity
You sure
saving
are.
throw?
Okay, so that's
15.
a 15 for you, Thorandis, and then a 15 for you. Yeah, you're able to. You are able to successfully get across this time with the help of Thorandis.
Thank you very much, Thorandis.
Yatta.
I'm going to empty all the water out of my armor again. And yeah, can we get some time to dry off? Because I don't want my armor all wet before we go.
I hate to bring this up, but I mean, is this just going to keep happening? Because eventually the rivers will be frozen and frigid.
Well, okay. Well, if we look at the map, it's summer right now. They're not. This was the last crossing. I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
don't
sure.
think we have any more rivers.
Okay.
That should be it.
Just saying.
What do you? Okay, never. Look, I'm already embarrassed that happened. Okay, I don't need you to bring it up
Do
anymore.
horrendous things. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm just gonna prestidigitation like my armor dry, basically.
So, have you ever thought of like growing stuff in your armor?
No.
Yeah, because you
No.
know you could have like stuff growing out of you, like maybe some poisonous like plants or things.
No, I'm not. No, I don't.
That'd be so cool.
I don't want any dirt in my armor. Or on my arm. No, that's not gonna happen.
Just think about it.
I thought about it. Nobody better be putting any dirt or planting anything in me. I will get revenge if that's the case. Puffin.
I would never. Not without your consent.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, won't you dry out as we walk?
Oh, I'm already dry. I'm good now.
Oh, that was fast.
I prestidigitation my armor dry.
Man, magic's so cool.
Does anyone else need anything dry? I can warm things up.
Thorandis walked through the water, and Thorandis also kind of half dropped Mirage into the water, so most of Mirage is soggy.
You have a
I
soggy
will
bottom.
make everyone warm
Soggy
and
bottom.
everyone's everyone's clothes warm and yeah. I guess it doesn't really dry them out. It just makes them warm. So it'd be warm and wet.
That'll be
warm
useful
and
to
wet.
have.
Thank you.
Snow.
Would cleaning them make them dry?
That would just remove
Yes.
like dirt.
Okay. I guess I can't really dry things. It doesn't say specifically dry. It just says you chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of not cubic.
We could just
foot
wait
of-
here. It's not a big deal.
okay.
We could just honestly set up camp for the day. Want to do that? It would be totally uncomfortable to move while we're all
Yeah, it does not dry
recovering
things.
from slickness.
Well, while you dry off, I'm gonna go look for plants then, because I'm dry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Mhm.
Roll for plant searching.
Oh,
50.
15, 15.
why would there...
Oh, good. Very exciting.
Wait.
Very, very exciting find.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyone else doing anything during the drying off period?
Nope. Just laying down, taking my legs off.
You want to build us a sapphire?
I didn't like the way you asked me that. But I already have a fire going over here. If you wanted to sit over here.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could just
Awkward.
make fire on your legs to get the water off.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Georgia.
What was that?
Can you not hear me or no?
Yes.
Here's something.
Okay.
Are you eating?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm moving stuff to the car.
Oh.
It's quite the task.
I'm sure it is. I was at work on Thursday. My boss wasn't in. He already gave me the key back. So I opened up by myself. Nobody else was there. Person that comes in at 10 came in. He's like, "Do I need to stay? Is there a lot of work?" And I was like, "There's not really much to do. I mean, that's up to you." Like, I would probably text boss. And he's like, "I'm just gonna go." And he just left. I'm like, whatever. Like,
Wow.
I had
Sounds
everything
like my
done.
employees.
I literally already had everything done. There was literally nothing else for him to do. I was just sitting around for 2 hours doing absolutely nothing.
It's weird. Why don't you have business? Usually you're
He does
busy.
have business. It's just he has enough business for these people to do the work, but I'm I know how to do the job properly because I've been doing it for 4 years, and I just know how to do it faster.
Mhm.
So it's like it doesn't take all morning to do that, but whatever. Oh yeah, and I
Wow.
literally he showed me how to print the files finally. So he showed me how to download them, put them in which folder. It's so complicated, but it's not. Just because the way he showed me, it was like, so you're gonna click here, you're gonna go here. Wait, no, not here, not here. You're gonna go there, you're gonna go here. Wait, no, not this one. And this is literally how he showed me on like Wednesday. And then it was like, you're gonna go there, you're gonna go here, you're gonna drive this one here, you're gonna go this one here, you're gonna go this one there, and that's about it. And I'm like, awesome. That's my training on how to do the printer.
Amazing.
Will. What's wrong? Come here.
But I somehow remembered all of that, so yay.
Nice.
Okay, I'm done drying off now. Yeah.
You guys done yet?
Mine wouldn't take that long. I can take all the pieces off so they've been all dried individually while the kerfuffle is happening.
The kerfuffle.
I've just been wiping the insides of, kind of like polishing it, I guess, and then just wiping it down. And it's all dry now.
Okay. Yeah. So once everybody is nice and dry and ready to go, you once again start heading north. Pace of travel is significantly slower. So while you have less distance than you did, it's much steeper terrain. So over the next day, you are hiking pretty much straight uphill all day. And it's becoming colder over the hours that you've been moving. You haven't quite reached snow by nightfall. Is anyone gonna do anything overnight?
I'm gonna equip my cloak that I bought.
Sorry?
The cloak that I bought, I'm gonna just
The cloak?
put it on.
Okay. No.
Everyone. Oh. What?
What?
Go
No.
for it.
What? People see Mirage wander off to the corner. She's still in sight, but she's got her back turned and she's doing handiwork and doesn't really explain.
Okay.
She's working with cloth.
Okay.
People can see the cloth draped over her leg.
Okay.
Yours.
Sounds good. The night does pass without incident. The next day when you wake up, there is a pretty significant chill in the air. It's not quite uncomfortable yet, just noticeable. But as you continue up, you do start seeing the end of the forest at the tree line, and where the snow is kind of beginning. Per last talk, I'm embroidering so people can get inspired. Okay.
Baby girl.
Oh,
Yeah, baby girl.
Okay. Wait, what?
Nothing. I just said there's baby girl.
Remember, girl.
Oh, in the chair.
Yeah.
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 She's doing that thing where she's got her like leg in front of her face and she's like glaring over her her leg. It's really creepy looking, actually.
And she's covering her eyes so she can sleep.
They actually cut down all the bushes in front of the windows, so now there's like a lot of light because the sun sets that direction. Okay, we'll circle back later then. Okay. So, getting colder, you can see the tree line approaching. And while at the tree line, it's not a solid sheet of snow, you are seeing fairly large patches. And up ahead, you can see a pretty good distance. It's a very clear day. There's still a significant amount of snow left on the mountain in the pass. So you are approaching the tree line. Okay, now I'm just
I'll start to don my
thinking
gear.
about it.
Something warm. Fuzzy linings.
Was that a blanket or something?
What?
It's a cute little.
Oh. Okay. So beginning to don winter clothes then. Yeah, as you keep journeying, again, it's another slow day. The elevation and the steepness of the pass that you're walking is fairly steep, so you're not able to cover as much ground as you think you should over the day. But by the end of the day, you are in the pass, and it's just snow blasted peaks on either side, and you're kind of traveling through this valley in between the tallest of the mountains. And you are, by the time that you reach sunset, you are at the beginning of the biggest stretch of snow.
This is a trail all the way up, right?
Yeah, so this pass is what serves as like the trade route between Avalon or the main passage. The mountains protect it from a lot of storms, but the journey itself is still perilous just due to the exposure. But this is the most traveled road to get to the city.
Okay.
And snow's cold. I mean, I knew it was cold, but
Oh, while we're walking, I'm gonna constantly be doing prestidigitation on everyone's clothes, making them warm.
Okay.
It should be warm. The things.
I'm just gonna do it regardless. I'm not, whether you say you want it or not. I'm doing it.
Well, that's how warm I am. I don't realize how warm I am. I'm like,
Oh.
oh, wow. These boots are doing a lot of work right now.
Okay. Okay, so it's sunset, and you're just in the past. You're surrounded by snow and mountains, and just relentless, blistering wind. What's your watch order?
For sleeping,
I'll do third.
I'm first.
I'm last.
Okay. So, Saphir.
16.
Okay. As the night begins, you're really focused on keeping the fire going, but you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. Who said they were second?
Thorandis.
Okay, and
So,
that's an 18.
Oh,
I thought I said
you're
I was third. I thought I said it was third, so it'd be Mirage second.
This Mirage
Ugh.
is second.
Then
Mirage.
I'll wake up for mine. So
Um,
Sleepy.
am I rolling for you
Mirage,
again?
wake up.
Am I rolling for you
Oh.
again?
Yeah.
11-12.
One of them was a 12.
Oh. You have advantage. Or disadvantage. He's sleepy.
C6 though.
Okay. Mirage, you don't seem to notice anything on your watch. You're just kind of sleepy and you're so cold, you feel a little groggy. Thorandis, let's see, that 18 was your roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your watch seems pretty quiet too. At this time of night, it's really difficult to see. Even the moonlight on the snow really makes things almost blinding. Like it's just a sheet of blue in the moonlight and then nothing above you. Like everything is pitch dark above you and it's just like the moonlight reflecting off the snow. It's definitely an odd sight for you. And then Puppin.
13.
The 13. Okay. As the night wraps up, and the sun begins rising over the mountains to the east, you are kind of looking around and taking in how far you've come from your home and your family, and your eyes kind of snag on this strange figure in the distance.
Do they look humanoid, large, small?
It looks like a large humanoid.
Is it friend shaped?
I will quietly. Well, they're pretty far. You said.
Mm-hmm.
I'll quietly slip into the tent and be like, Thorandis.
Yeah.
There's something out there. I need you to come look.
I'll kind of put on some stuff and peek out the tent.
See
Okay.
over there? Wait, I swear there's something there.
Whoops.
That's a perception.
Okay.
14. To kind of look in that direction.
You said that was a.
14.
Oh, wait,
It's a
rolled
14 to
it's
kind
a 14?
of look. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you get up, you're kind of groggy. It was warm in the tent, and the snow kind of you're blasted in the face, by the wind kind of picking up the snow and the cold. But as you look over, you see this large humanoid figure standing off on the hill to the east. And he does appear to be looking down on the camp. As you're both looking up, you see that the figure kind of moves and then seems to like almost raise his hands over his head, and you watch as this almost minuscule point begins to grow larger and larger, and a rock is launched in your direction and crashes into the snow just outside of your camp. Can you open Tail Spire and roll initiative?
Oh boy.
Excuse me? A rock?
Big rock. Looks a big rock.
I'm more available now than I was, so I can do rolls, but
Yeet.
someone needs to screen.
Roger.
What?
Caught with my pants down. Tail Spire's updating.
Same.
Mine did too. It's alright.
Which map are we doing?
This is gonna be, I think it's just Unknown Realm. I didn't even name it.
Cool. Oh boy.
Boy.
Oh, my initiative is I got a 14.
Okay.
Got 13.
We'll put it in once we get tokens loaded into the map, because I will forget. That'll be awkward.
That's fair. How bouncy is the bouncy?
I gotta roll for him.
Oh, it's like fog and stuff now.
Yeah,
Wow.
actually pretty cool.
Oh. Doop. Murph. That is an adequate sized mirage.
What?
I realize now how small Mirage is.
Yeah, I couldn't find a bigger tent, so you get the idea. It's just like kind of where the tent is. But the backpack is here.
Mhm. Oh, there we go.
That's sick. Okay. So. Okay. Yeah, they didn't really have a better token for a giant, so I had to use an ogre. But this is a frost giant. That's what it's supposed to look like. Alright, what's that? 20 or higher?
Nope.
15 to 20?
Nope.
No one has a 15 to 20?
Mm-mm.
Okay. A 10 to 15?
14.
13.
14 and a 13. So 5 to 10?
6.
6 and a 1 to 5?
Mirage was 14 as well.
Mirage was a 14?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think Mirage would go before me because I have a -1 dex.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Mirage is first.
Sure is.
What?
You're
first.
So
Wow.
the frost giant has launched a rock at you, and it has hit, kind of behind the tent, but didn't strike anybody. Mirage, you are up. You've heard Puffin kind of come in and stir everyone in the tent, and you've seen Thorandus kind of stick his head out, and you've just heard something crash into the snow outside of the tent.
I'm in the tent,
Yeah.
Yes. We were sleeping.
and I just. Okay, so I have been roused, and I'm now aware that we're being attacked.
You've woken
Yeah,
up and you've heard a "Hey, come look at this," and you've just heard something crash into the snow behind your tent. That's the extent of what you know from inside the tent right now.
So I jump up out of my seated position, and I very carefully and tentatively poke my head out the tent door and get a good look.
Okay. Yeah. You poke your head out and you do see this frost giant up here like lobbing rocks, lobbing these big, almost like boulders down at your tent.
Who's in the tent with me, and who is the least roused?
I think we're all up after hearing that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you would all be up, but Puffin and
I'm in the
Thorandus
tent.
were the most alert, I guess, since Puffin woke Thorandus first.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in the tent with you.
Yeah.
I
How
would
do
assume
you-
that.
So, yeah.
How do you do the
Go ahead.
flashlight thing again?
F or
F?
L.
L? Okay, thank you. Yeah, so you see
L
him
for
up here.
light.
It makes sense. See, I was doing F for flashlight.
Yeah.
Y isn't a T for torch.
T for torch. Okay. Sorry, continue.
So all she does is she gives like a squeal of fear and reaches out to the person closest to her, whoever that might be,
Mm-hmm.
and says, "I'm being attacked," and and then that person feels inspired to help her out. Um, yeah, and she goes to the back of the tent and tries hiding behind Zephyr, who is the least roused.
I'm up. We need to get out of the tent now.
I mean,
She stays in the tent.
No, you're not staying in the tent. The tent's coming down.
Who was next to me? That's
Who-
make me poke my
the
head out.
closest person to you would be Saphir.
Oh, so Saphir, you are inspired to help me out in my time of need.
Yeah, and I'm gonna grab you and we're running out of the tent.
Okay. Is that your turn?
So
I'd
yeah,
also like to
you have
press.
bardic inspiration.
I'd also like to press the button on the tent to make the tent declap or fall.
So is that your action for your turn?
Yeah,
To collapse the tent?
yeah. And am I able to pick it up, or is it going to take the whole turn to declap to make it come down?
It's an action to deploy, so it would be an action to collapse.
And then I can use my bonus action to pick it up.
I'll allow
Cool. That's my turn. Boom, tent's down. We can delete it.
it. Okay.
We are out of the tent. I pulled you out. You're standing behind me. Or you're gonna stand right there. No, wait. Right. Yeah. Okay, it's right there. No, wait. I can do this. I can do this. Right there.
I don't see a stream
Oh, you need a
on my
stream.
phone. Jeez. Looks cold.
All right. Tent is gone.
It's chilly.
So that's your turn, Saphir. Puffin. You are up.
I am up and ready to go. I'm going to use my action to dash
Okay.
and start scaling this cliff. And I'll end kind of on the side of the cliff here.
Okay.
I'm also going to use my bonus action as I'm running to turn my dagger into a rapier.
Okay.
So I'm right here.
Yeah, right around there looks.
Jeez.
Yeah. Quick little fella.
Fast little boy.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Awesome. Thurandus. What shall ye do?
I'm trying to. How do you do the?
Teleport?
No.
Or
I thought it was
spite
alt.
yourself?
Yeah, I thought it was alt, and it wasn't working. And then now it's working. Oh, it's literally left alt. Left
Uh-oh.
alt specifically. That's interesting.
Huh.
I'm going to. Let's see. How far away is he?
I don't know. I just enabled a torch so we can see him a little bit better. Wait, do we have a stream up for Ben? Okay.
I have it.
Okay. Just checking.
I am going to hold person him 60 feet
do that?
away.
You can do that? Excuse me?
I've been able to do it this whole time. Yeah, he's in range.
Hold person's a level 3 spell?
It's a
Or
level
wait,
2
what?
spell.
It's level 2. Level 2?
Yep. They
What
must
the
make
heck?
a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed.
Whiz save coming up.
It's a good spell.
That's a 17.
Okay, I guess that succeeds.
Okay. Spell ends on target. Okay. What is a good spell? Was that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so the frost giant, I'm having felt a little tingle, is going to, I have too many windows open. Is going to use some movement to climb down here. Ooh, not quite that far.
In the tree.
I want him there. Okay. There he is. Okay. And he is going to lob another rock toward the group of you here. for a 17 plus 9 to hit, so 26 to hit.
Really? 26. That hits me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That dog.
I'm not armored right now. I'm only wearing my warm clothes.
Okay. Unfortunately, you are. Who is that? Who's that right here?
That's Thorandus.
That's you? Okay.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, you are the closest. So that is. I need more dice. Hold on.
I'm gonna change devices now.
Skeet.
The 25 bludgeoning damage.
Roger.
And that is our giant friend's turn. It is now Mirage's turn. But he said he was going to switch devices, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Throw a rock.
Yeah. That is a rock. Saphira, you want to go ahead and go, and then when Ben gets back, we can have Mirage's turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell to Mirage. Let's run to the trees over behind us. That's where I'm gonna go right now.
Keep in mind,
I'm
these are
gonna go
not like full trees. You're above the tree line, so they should look like the trees in the other corner. I just didn't replace them.
Got it.
They're not like
Still need
full
some
and leafy.
distance. So he gave me inspiration.
Mhm.
That's a D6, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's a D6 for now.
Yeah.
That's really not that great. I will save that and I will do something else. I'm going to use my lightning launcher. 90 to 300 feet. So let's see how far I am. That's plenty. I could actually just move some more. Right there. I'm gonna use lightning launcher, so it does lightning damage to him. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. Okay, and then it is. What's the damage? Oh wait, that was actually 17 to hit, but
It still hits.
works.
It's fine.
1d6 plus int. That is 11 damage, and then I
Okay.
believe it's once per turn. I didn't think it was per turn. Hold on, it's the first time using this move, so I'm like
It's fine.
trying to figure this out. I know. I'll just do it now. I know it's either once per combat or once per turn. I can do an extra d6 lightning damage for like a second strike. For an extra 2 damage.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna put a torch on you so I can see you.
Oh, okay.
Just because I'm having a hard time. Sorry.
Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with it, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to that target. Okay.
Okay. Isn't Ben or you back?
So I am.
Mhm.
UCLA won't let me connect to Discord phone calls with their Wi-Fi, so I'm on data and I'm about to run out of data, so I'm gonna not watch the stream unless I have to. And I'm gonna turn off video. So I don't have to see y'all's faces and consume data. So it's my turn.
As I went before you this time, I told you to run basically in my direction.
Okay, so I do what I'm told.
Okay.
I didn't get hit at all, did I?
No.
So the giant is just made of rocks. It's just a rock giant.
No, he's a
Throwing
frost
rocks.
giant. They just don't have a token for a frost giant. He's just like lobbing rocks that he's finding up here.
So is this frost giant wearing any sort of metals? Probably
No.
not.
He's wearing patchwork armor. No metal. It's kind of like leather.
We have a campfire going to keep us warm.
Never said you put it out. Still going.
Can I pass and think about my turn because I've been fucked and just go after someone
Okay.
so I can just not waste y'all's time?
So you use movement, and that's your turn.
Sure.
Okay. Puffin.
Alright, so I am going to use my tabaxi speed to double my speed for this turn.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action hide. Do a jumping, descending sneak attack on the top of him from
Okay.
behind. So let me roll for that. I rolled 2 ones. What a game.
That's unfortunate.
Well, okay then. So as I go
Shows you some of that
to,
inspiration.
but I need to save that for
Portsley, yeah.
something. I don't know. I will say that I'm still not used to the snow, so I slip on some icy patch up there,
Okay.
and I go tumbling
Okay.
down the side instead of landing on him and land next to him.
Okay. So like,
And
are you jumping from behind him or like kind of off this? Like.
it was kind of like off the cliff behind him, so I don't quite make it all the way. I land. He looks down, sees me, and I just scurry away with the rest of my movement speed to go back where I was.
Okay.
I'll go back up the cliff. Hurry back up to the top of it.
Okay.
Probably thought you were like a rabbit or something.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Thorandus.
I'm just gonna stand right where I'm at, and I'm gonna do Channel Divinity, and I'm gonna heal myself for 25.
Okay.
Can someone do the distance from the fire to the golem?
From the fire to what?
Batty.
30 feet-ish. 25, 30 feet. Somewhere between there.
Your feet is like 40 feet away. From the golem.
But you're 13 feet away from the fire.
Okay. So is that your turn, Thorandus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So having seen you kind of scurry back up the cliff, he's gonna turn around and pick up another rock and try to lob it up at you. I don't know why that just made the cliff disappear. I'm trying to get him to turn around. Leave me alone. Okay. So that will be... a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I just need to leave these dice out. That was a mistake. Okay. So that will be a... $30 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That sounded really sad. Sorry.
Are you down?
I'm still standing.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So yeah, after kind of seeing you fall down next to him and then scurry back up the cliff, you definitely caught his attention. He throws a rock at you and he gets a hit in. Mirage, what shall you do?
I did not look at the map. So, Puffin's up on that hill up there.
Mm-hmm. You just saw Puffin get smashed by a large
Fucking
rock.
Clobbered.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Puffin. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so I'm sorry. Is this giant is made of flesh, not rocks? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm just gonna try sleeping it. Which is 5d8. Range 90 feet. All right, so I choose a radius for me that's 20 feet and only has the baddie in it. 5d8.
Okay, that will do.
Is that right?
$5d8, yeah, that looks right. So 19, and I'm reading this. 1 second.
So I want to cast it at level 2 for an extra 2d8. I'm trying, y'all.
He's
Okay.
only been hit once.
It doesn't work anyway.
So
And with her bonus action, she screams out, "Puffin!" and runs. I mean, she's so high up. I mean, I don't know how she communicates this, but get the fuck over here so I can heal you. I don't know how to say that in character. But I can't get up there, can I? No way.
and you can get
Probably
closer
not.
to make it easier for Puffin to get to
That's
you.
movement. I move closer, and I, with my bonus action, say, "Get over here so I can heal you." And Puffin feels inspired to get the fuck over here.
What's your range?
Here's good.
Like, did I get inspiration
I
or?
think I have 20 feet. Yeah, it's inspiration.
I'm pretty sure you have 25, but I don't know how far you want to go.
Yeah, maximum.
Yeah, 25. And what did sleep do? I'm confused.
Nothing.
The
Probably
Still
robot.
awake.
nothing.
So
Is
it
its health
has.
less than 27? Probably not.
So okay, because this spell the way the rules are written for the spell just confused me. So it has to take all of their hit points to actually make them fall asleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is it your turn?
That's it.
Excellent. Saphir.
Another lightning launcher.
Yeehaw.
It's dirty 20.
That hits.
I'm gonna use the inspiration for damage. That's the magical inspiration part of it. So I can roll another d6.
You can only add it to an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw. I'm pretty sure, right?
No, it's the magical. For the magical one though, because the magical inspiration says you can do it to damage spell that restores hit points or deals damage. It was the optional bardic inspiration at the bottom. It's magical inspiration. I thought we added that. I thought we were doing both.
You got to say that again.
It's called magical inspiration, right? Isn't that
Yeah, what about it?
we can use that, right?
Yeah, it's for spells.
Yeah, so
Are you
it's
casting a spell?
does it deal I guess the lightning launcher isn't a spell. Okay, then I will do magic missile instead. And add the d6 to it. So I didn't have to roll.
Okay.
That's 8 damage total.
Okay. 8. He looks mildly inconvenienced.
I'm staying where I am, and I'm
Okay.
done with my turn.
Okie dokie, Puffin.
Puppin is hurting real bad,
Yeah.
but he's also very, very angry.
Yeah.
So he is going to once again, as it's distracted from behind, try to this time slide down the edge of
Oh.
slide down a ways, try to like get him in the back of his Achilles tendon with his rapier.
Uh-huh.
This is not as, or it is technically a sneak attack, but not advantage. So that is this. Plus inspiration. Oh my goodness. So a 15 to hit.
His AC is 15.
That's a hit.
Okay. I always forget.
So 25 damage.
Okay.
And
4 damage.
Yeehaw.
I'm going to continue to slide down past the corner out of line of sight and then bonus action hide.
Okay.
So that'll be 20 to stealth. And that is my turn.
Okay. So he kind of roars and stumbles back, but is definitely still standing, but loses sight of you as you slip down the cliff and hide. Thorandus, what do you do?
Old person.
Okay.
He
That's
needs to make a
whiz.
whiz save. Yep.
17.
Succeeds.
Oh,
That's my turn.
okay. Okay. Um, it is his turn again. So, okay. He's going to pick up another rock and lob one at Thorandis. That's an 11 to hit.
It definitely hits. I'm not wearing armor.
Okay. Okay. So that would be
Is Puffin from me?
10. You cannot see Puffin.
Can
Puffin
I see
is
Puffin?
hidden.
You can.
18, 19, 20,
Wow.
23,
Very hidden.
29 bludgeoning damage.
Yeehaw. I'm down.
Okay. So you see as the giant picks up another rock and throws it, and there's an explosion of snow as a rock lands on top of Thorandis, and you see your friend go down. He is going to also move down the cliff a little bit, and that is the ogre's turn. Mirage, what do you do?
And Cure Wounds Thorandis.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
Yep.
So run me over, please.
It is. So go ahead and roll for that. At whatever level you're casting it.
Did you need help rolling? Oh, never mind, you got it.
You got okay, so Mirage runs over after seeing Thorandis fall and is able to heal her teammate for 9 hit points.
9?
9.
Okay.
So you are awake, but you are still on the ground.
Yeet.
Is that your turn, Mirage?
I think I have one more Bardic Inspiration. And so I give some encouraging words to Thorandis,
Yeah.
and you feel inspired.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
Saphir.
I'm gonna run over here. I have 30 movement speed because I'm in infiltrator mode, so I can do that. I'm going to do lightning launcher at it, but I'm also just gonna try to get its attention to hit me
Okay.
instead. So I'm just gonna do lightning launcher, which that is a 18 plus 5, so it's 22, 23 to hit.
That hits.
D6, 6, and 8, 9 damage. Done.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna yell at him as a bonus action. just gonna yell, say, "Come after me!" Like blah blah blah, whatever. But
Okay.
really, really yell at him.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do that. Like actually, like.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Puppin.
So, as Saphir is yelling out, trying to distract, I'm going to go in behind him. And once again, make a attack. 25 to hit.
That hits.
For 26 damage.
What'd you say?
26.
26. Okay.
And going to use my remaining movement to come up here and jump into a snowbank and hide.
Okay.
That is a 20, nat 20, 27 for my stealth.
You are most certainly hidden.
I am snow. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Durandus.
I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt. I need to make a attack. What's that?
Are you going to stand up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll use half my movement to stand.
Okay.
Oh, also, sorry, on my turn, right after I slash the guy and start climbing up the cliff, I yell out, "Durandus, use the sword!" And then I jump and hide.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'd rather die. A 20 to hit.
That hits.
What is this roll? $13 damage.
Okay.
Next attack has advantage on him.
Excellent.
That's all.
Okie dokie. Alright, so on his turn, he lets out a frustrated roar as he's taken hit after hit. But with Saphir yelling at him, he does charge and swing with his great axe for 26 to hit. Okay.
What the heck?
What?
It's a fungi wonderland.
12 D12 and that's 23 plus 6 is 29 slashing damage.
Okay. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. And that's his turn. Mirage, what do you do?
Can you tell me how hurt he's looking?
He's definitely bleeding out of a few places and looks pretty bloodied up, but he's still standing and he still looks strong.
I stick close to Durandus and heal Durandus again.
Okay. Roll it, roll it.
You.
All right, that's an extra 13 hit points for Thorandus. Nice roll.
Yeah.
All right, is that your turn?
And
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Severe. And don't forget the next attack against it has advantage from Thorandus'
Yeah.
guiding bolt, correct?
Your
Okay.
Mm, shit. Not good.
Switched to
Not
ranged mode and it was
good.
great for a minute.
Um. Damn it. I didn't expect him to walk up to me. I expected him to throw another rock. But this sucks.
Just
It's
punch
fine.
him.
Maybe
No,
there weren't as
well,
many
no, I can't.
rocks
I
on the
can't.
bottom of the cliff.
That's not what I'm not in that mode. I'm going to stare him at, and I'm going to delay my action to go after Puffin. I'm doing a lightning launcher after Puffin.
Okay. Pumping.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Alright. Oh, I never moved here. I will slip down behind him
Mhm.
and
Ooga booga.
in the bum. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Did you roll for advantage? Yeah.
Yeah.
Flanking, flanking.
Yep.
Well, I
Already
was dumb.
had sneak attack,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
23 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And bonus action, I'm going to use my blindsided strike to hide in its blind spot. So I'm gonna roll stealth for that. And that is my turn.
So I
That
immediately
is unfortunate.
I
What'd you
do lightning launcher. Rolled a 19 to hit.
That hits. What'd you say, Brett?
I have a 9 for stealth in that one.
Okay.
9 damage.
Okay. So with your level of coordination, you're able to just put an absolute whomping hit, and he sways but is still standing.
And then I want to let's see. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I want to. Oh,
Oh, that's what I should have done. Okay, whatever.
do I realize I'm not hiding very well, or is it more of a?
Yeah, so as you kind of look around, even though he's a pretty hulking guy, there are not very many places to go. You're out here on a sheet of ice. So you realize coming away from the shelter of the cliff and the ice hanging off of it that kind of provided you shelter before, you aren't really able to find a good spot.
All right. So I'm not hidden from him, but I'll at least step out of his current range. And yeah, that was my turn.
Okay. So you do step out of his range.
Yeah. I had a little movement left, but not enough to get away.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. You're behind him, so he can't see you anyway. Thorandus.
I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna do a shield slam attack, and I'm gonna cast inflict wounds on him.
Do it if you're bad.
Strength, I guess, for melee. I am bad. I weep. It's only a 12.
To hit.
Mm-hmm.
That does not hit.
That's all.
Okay. The ogre, not the ogre, he's a frost giant. I just keep reading ogre. Let's see. He swings again at Saphir with his great axe. For a 14 plus 9 is a 23 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Six, 20 plus an 8, a 28 slashing damage.
I'm down.
Okay. So he swings out with his great axe, and kind of swaying on his feet after the absolute beating that he's taken. Just takes all of his fury out, putting all of his strength behind this strike, and you see Saphir fall. Mirage, what do?
Who?
Mirage.
Give me a second. I go up and I cast the cure thing. Can you roll for me?
You want me to roll cure wounds for you?
Yeah.
Are you doing it on me or Thorandus?
Whoever's down. It's you, right?
Yes. You probably don't want to go next to the guy, so you'd probably come behind me, right? I would assume. Hang on, let me. So you go from here to here to. It's exactly 25. Look at that.
What's your spellcasting modifier?
5.
That would be a 10. So, Saphir, you gain back 10 hit points, but you
Awesome.
are still prone.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Guess I'll just take my turn.
Guess not. Okay. Saphir?
Hear me? Hello? I said no.
Okay.
Oh.
We didn't hear you.
16 plus 5 for lightning launcher to 21. I can cast lightning launcher while I'm on the ground, right?
Any attack roll while you're prone has disadvantage.
Oh, it does. Okay, that'll stand up first.
It'd have disadvantage anyways, though, because
Oh,
it's
that's
in
true.
the range
'Cause it's
attack
ranged.
melee.
You're right. Well, let's say 13 plus 5, so it's 18.
Okay, that hits.
Nice.
Still hits. I'm gonna actually cast this while laying down, so I did not get up yet.
Double
8
disadvantage.
damage. 8 damage.
Okay. Looking real hurt.
And then gonna stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, well, yeah, I'll stand up. And then guy's like super tall, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just gonna angle my head. I'm gonna shoot my helmet at him.
Okay.
for a D4. Awesome, 4 damage. Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I have to roll to hit, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
So 4 damage.
Okay. Yeah, this dude's like 21 feet tall or more. Like, you reach maybe his knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of room for the helmet to travel to his face.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okie dokie.
Alright, on my turn,
Sure is.
I will come up behind him and repeat.
All lined up.
Oh, 19 damage.
How do you want to do it?
And how hurt is he looking?
Real hurt.
Really, really hurt?
Yeah. Like, how do you want to do this?
Oh, that fully hurt. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to, as he's sort of hulking over Saphir, jump off his calf to reach his back and sort of climb up and just like stick it in right down through his chest. So Saphir just suddenly sees it's jutting out through his heart and
Shit.
kind of kick off of him and do a backflip and land in the snow.
Okay, here, let's. Ooh, no.
Duh.
That's too big. Hold on. Hold on, there we go. And now let's knock it over. Okay.
Right onto Saphir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And so you have felled the frost giant.
Oh, gosh. That was ridiculous.
Guys, I
So
don't
easy. I
feel
think I
so
hit
good.
once.
Do what?
Yeah.
Do you have any more of that healing? I can't feel some of my ribs.
I cure wounds you for an amount.
An amount.
I'll let you know.
Thanks.
I like your background.
Man, he hit me right dead center with that rock. I thought I was gonna just fall unconscious right there.
At least you didn't taste the axe.
9 healing.
Is this a giant? What is like? Why did they attack us? They didn't even say anything. They just started throwing rocks.
Would I have run into Frost Giant before?
You would know that crossing through the pass, this is like frost giant territory. And fires tend to be very dangerous as they draw attention on the snow.
I'm not going to relay that information to the group. Because they would... I don't...
Yeah.
Nope.
You didn't
No.
require fires last time. Because you don't have a body.
Oh, good thing there's only one of them. That was tough.
I mean, maybe we should put out the fire. People can spot us. Things can spot us.
It's so cold.
At this point, I'm just sitting by it since we're up for the day. So
Well, I mean, I can get the tent back out. Didn't you guys buy warm clothing?
yeah, I'm wearing it.
Cast. Okay.
That's why I got deleted.
I mean,
You got hella
I don't-
yeeted.
yeah. I mean, I don't think it mattered wearing the armor or not. I think he was too strong. I think we should just move and get out of here.
Should we see if he has anything good on him, or just go quick?
Oh, I mean, we could probably take a quick look at him.
Take some time to do that while I put on my armor.
All right, let's just do that for the next hour.
Take a
another
little
one
while
shows
for all of you, to look through this big guy.
Should I just roll an investigation check or?
Yeah.
I am also looking.
19.
16.
Okay. Okay. One moment, please. Too many dice. So he does have a belt attached to, or he does have a bag attached to his belt. In his hand, obviously, he was carrying that great axe. That's lying on the ground next to him. But in his bag, you do find a 5-foot length of chain. A miniature carved statue of an elf, and what looks to be a massive stuffed bear.
Now I just feel bad.
He who throweth the first stone.
I will take the axe and I'll just put it on my back for now.
Oh, wait. And, sorry. $120 gold.
Wow.
Those are feet.
Money.
Can you just go through the stuff again? So it was the 5-foot, the chain, right? And then
Yeah.
the statue of an elf, miniature statue. You said.
Yeah. Oh, wait. And I forgot another thing. Yeah. So it was the statue of the elf, the giant stuffed animal, the 5-foot length of chain, the great axe, 120 gold, and then what I'm about to roll for right now.
And 5,000 gold worth of gems.
That'd be nice.
It can only happen once in a lifetime.
And you get, what is that, a 92? And there's also a cloak in the bag.
Well, we should pack this up and get going.
Does his belt look like anything? Is it just like a rope belt that the giant?
Yeah, it
wearing?
is basically
Or
just a
is it-
rope belt.
Okay. Yep. I'm ready to go whenever you guys are.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. No, I just want to put the cloak in here. Control Z. Alright. That's your loot.
Goblin cloak.
What?
Can I, on the way, I'm just gonna cast Identify on the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
If it's anything.
That's what it is.
Man, that cloak smells.
Prestidigitation. It does not.
Probably doesn't work.
Is it a magical smell?
It is a magical smell. It's a
What?
quality. It's a quality. It's an inherent magical quality of the cloak. You can't get rid of the smell.
Mm.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, it's pretty grody. All right, it's past 9, so we can end there. But good job not dying.
That was the closest we've come.
Now, I remember a specific combat I got laughed at because I was rolling poorly, so it was about time.
I think.
didn't
I
get
mean,
to
I was also rolling poorly. See.
It's double nat ones though.
Sort of a comedy of errors, kind of a combat.
It's unfortunate. The
So
double
many,
ones.
so many rolls. Yeah. That's fun though.
It was fun.
Good.
Good hanging out.
Thanks for
Catch you later.
and
Yeah.
everything. It was fun.
No D&D next weekend because I'll be in California.
That's fair.
All right.
But
Disney
I'll be
World.
back the
Night,
weekend
y'all.
after. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya. See ya. What was I doing? What was I doing? What was I doing?
What level are we?
We're 4.
That's what I was doing. I was gonna look at your XP that you gained from the fight. One moment, please.
I just wanted to make sure because I was like, that was absolutely difficult, and I'm like, a level behind. Ooh, I'm scared.
Your spellcaster wasted 4 of their spells, so
Who
that'll
is
happen.
left there?
Mine shows that we have 6,500 experience to the next level, so I'm not sure if we're actually doing experience or not, but that's what I have written down.
Yeah, I'm going by it. But I'm including a couple of other things that we haven't totaled up yet. So I'm like, I have a counter, but we're
Mine doesn't show my experience, so I don't know what's going on.
yeah, you deleted the formula on yours. Let's see. Ye. Ho! Everybody's level 5.
Yay!
Yee.
get-
Huh.
I get level.
You now have a total. If you're keeping count, 7,600 is your XP total right now. If you're keeping track of it, Henry.
Thanks, I put it in. We are 5th level. That means I get to attack an extra attack.
Yeah, 5 is always a fun one.
Yeah, but it's not that great.
Yeah.
But I do get mirror image and shatter, so.
Ooh. 499 pounds of produce. It's a lot of produce.